HX's birthday, and I tell you, it is a very momentary incident. So please hang around, loads of airdrop, I promise, but of course more lessons to learn. And of course, we're gonna be taking our trades today, a live trade. We are gonna be doing that. We did open a short position over the night, and we are of the opinion, all right, that we are going to have a better trade today. So you all are going to be seeing the markets in a very, very funny perspective. Oh my god, guys, I opened a short here, but I was so scared. Opened a short here, and I was so scared. I left somewhere around there. See, the market came down this way, and I think this is one of those proofs to let you all know that we actually see going way down. And should, in case you all see the markets coming here, it's an opportunity, right? A very serious opportunity to open a very strong sale, very strong one. And we've been trying to follow the market narrative. I'm gonna be back, hang around, and yeah, thank you, computer. Hang around. We're gonna be setting up some. We want to share the links to those who want to join. We're gonna be right back. Hang around while we're doing that. Enjoy the break. We have made some starting progress, and I really do hope we can yes, try to do one or two things, right? All right. So I think that's pretty much what we've got to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to be running everyone of us around the old talks around the dogs, because I think that's one of the airdrop narratives that is going to be, you know, discussed. So, right, so, all right, so it is ongoing, and I think it is one of those airdrops that who knows, might turn out well, turn out bad. I remember one of those days we're doing live session right here, and guess what, it's you know, it's one of the airdrop that we so gave a lot of attention to, and I think it's eventually turned bad, because even myself, I couldn't give any updates on the community. It really struck hard to me, and I'm trying to ask myself what exactly happened. Now, to think that we are around this same point, right, where I think the market has given us a very strong indication of what exactly it is doing, I think it's a proof we need to really take a lot of back seats and, of course, break to look at what exactly the market is doing. So we have this high, this low, this high, this low, and the market took out this internal liquidity and is here, right? So something might just happen, and the worst I'm expecting to happen is just this, the market just, and I need to be bold about it, and I need to be scared, which is the market going and coming below 56k, right? And I'm going to be talking about that, and where I'm still looking forward, you know, being hopeful that the market would play into, right? Which it might not just play there, I'm serious, it might just be going downwards. I'm very serious, because that's looking like a very strong possibility. The market just not wanting to come here and just wanting to go down. It's all part of the market play, you know what I'm saying? So I might just look out for some other coins to trade, maybe like ton, and I hope I get some plays, right? So ton obviously is very much bearish. It's just been trying to keep up a very strong bullish rhetoric because of its recent listing on Binance, right? So I think a lot of things right now, as y'all can see, this is more like a grab on liquidity. And what you're going to be seeing playing out is that this is going to be breaking this low, as this particular engulfing candle is giving us a clue the market is really selling on ton. The thing is, there are often ease for you to think of jumping on trades. Like, for example, over the night I took a couple of trades, right? And well, I think they're not bad. So I guess it's going to be interesting if at all we can make the most of all we've been trying to, in a way, communicate. And I think that for me is interesting and important. So this is it. A whole lot of things happening. I'm expecting some levels of sales, more sales, right? I don't know. Let me look at the market. I don't know if we've got some trades on our paper account. This is a demo account. It's not connected to any live money. So there you have it. And yeah, we often take trades. We often take trades. We take on the paper account, on our live account. We just do this, right? So all of us can all see. And I think that for us, is very, very, very important. And so if there is one thing I think every one of us should pay deep attention to is this: we would have to keep a very, very stern face. I don't know if I'm using the words correctly. A very firm look on the market. We have to keep watching it. And I think for some reasons, I'm expecting the market to, in a way, go that way, the way I described, like going a little bit upward. We might make some very, very funny trades. By that I mean maybe counter trading, if you so call it that way. Me saying that I am implying opening a long position upwards and then seeing how the market is going to be concluding, because somewhere around 2 p.m. I think I've come to notice that we really have the real projection. I'm going to be taking a very funny trade. We really have the real projection of what the market's eventually going to be doing, and by that I mean eventually, right? You'll begin to see the market taking some very funny directions at exactly 2:30 p.m. thereabout. I think it's very, very wonderful when you begin to try to understand how the market projection takes place. What is going on? I'm trying to connect so we could do more giveaways and ask questions. This thing has been disconnecting me from that. Just please, apologies. Exercise a bit of patience. So for some reasons I think this is going to be happening, buying upwards and all of that, and then we're going to come to that point of we potentially selling downwards, my expectations. So I don't know what you all might be thinking, but of course you might just see that exact description I've just made playing out, and so you shouldn't be surprised, because the market has this way of its acting, and wanting you to feel on I don't know if I'm going to be using the word untrue, or feel incorrect, and so it will be to your owners to look at the market from these planes of expression, right? So I think that's it for me. So let's do some crypto giveaway, crypto quiz. I think some of our people are already right here with us. Do we hear me? Wait a minute. Are you hearing me, please? Let me check if my voice has been heard. I want to know. All right, so I think there you go. I think the voice has been heard. Let me just check what really is the concern. We're gonna be having this crypto quiz. I want to be so sure everyone is hearing me. It's looking different. It's like it's selling. We're just gonna wait about a minute, but I think we want to buy upward here then sell, because I think 2:30 p.m. they're about. Oh, great, everyone's hearing me. Interesting. Of course, I'll just put this here. It's a very, very unusual trade. I don't trade this kind of trades. I'm just trying to make you see that I think for some reasons the market is going to be buying. So let's see how that works. It's more like you risking 1 ratio 2.5 thereabouts. So I'm going to be asking what chart am I on. If you listen to me, you will know I'm on BTC. So what market chart am I on? I'm on BTC chart. It's very simple. You know, the answers are always in capital letters, so you should answer. It's going to be like for 10%. But let's make it for 15%. 10% that I've been listening. So, I mean, the idea is you listening, right? So, guys, this is something. I'm going to be looking at the Forex Factory news, right? And I think we would have to read the market news sweeping. So the answer is BTC, don't forget, and it's in capital letters. All right, on Monday, no news. We have FOMC this, Wednesday. Thursday, unemployment claims. So I hope people get that. So the answer, I'm gonna watch what people get to say. It's in capital letter, Lubna. The answer is in capital letter. So I think we already have one person. All right, one person already got that. I mentioned the answer is BTC in capital letter. So now, guys, this is it. We are still seeing the market playing out in its own way of doing things. I think what we get to see right here is whatever. And what I'm trying to say is I would most probably consider a sell from a higher time frame. Wait a minute. Oh, 16 persons. Oh wow. Computer. I'm going to consider a sell from a higher time frame. And for me that very much important. What do I mean by this? I'm saying it's very, very necessary. Sorry, how they call. It's very, very necessary for us to understand the power of higher time frames. The higher time frame I've gotten here is that of 59,500. I don't know how that's going to be happening, or maybe when that's going to be happening. All right, so here you go. That's a POI, and if I come to a 2-hour time frame, I think, all right, I still see this fair value gap somewhere around 59,200. Seem to be more appealing and realistic, and I'm hoping if it can quickly run back there, I'm going to be probably taking the sell from that region. So between the region of 59,500 and 59,200, I would probably be taking a sell on the Bitcoin market. So I think yeah. Sorry, Lubnan. Oh, sorry, Lubnan. So I don't know. We're gonna be having more quizzes. Just stay around and don't be in a rush to exit while we're still doing the streams, right? So guys, this is it. I hope this old analysis is not muddled up. I'm gonna be explaining this whole thing probably by disconnecting this account and coming back to explain something. Okay, let me disconnect the account first. Paper trading, log out. Now look at this. The market has been in this I don't know if I'm going to be calling the falling wedge. I really don't pay attention to all of this sort of trades, but when you take off all the old drawings and all of that, I tell you, you would get to see the market in a very different plane. Now what do you get to see? Now all of this flattening out is a clue, right? It's a clue that the market is really, really thinking of a direction, and by direction I mean a end. For me now, I'm actually thinking of opening a long position, maybe on Solana. It's very risky, but I'm thinking of doing that. Why do I want to open a long position, a quick long position? So I just did open a very funny long position, and I'm thinking of taking this Solana long to somewhere, because I think Solana is still gonna be going long, maybe to like 143. I do not know if that really buys into your bias, all right, but I think it's probably gonna be getting to like 143, and I hope that's not unfair on my end, my disposition to market analysis. But this is the reason, right? This is the reason. This has taken the sell there, and this has broken the low here. Whatever is happening here is only a clue that the market is going downwards. I only know something for sure, that on a hourly time frame, let's say a 4-hourly time frame, there are possibilities, not certainties. Don't get carried away. I'm using those words carefully. There are possibilities of Solana jumping right into this region of fair value gap, closer to this other block. Right. I think 143.3 thereabout could suddenly happen before 230, and I think that can suddenly bring us to the point where we have a stronger moment of opening a short. One thing is definite, I would want to use a very strong SL. All right, a very strong SL, like me risking 6.9% and looking at what the market is going to be doing. So I think the market currently is only an expression of the price realities. Another quiz we're going to be having, I hope you all are here right now. Another quiz. What chart am I on? Well, I'm going to be giving you a clue, and okay, let me just put clue. Solana token. So you want to answer you want to give me the answer in a capital letter and in the acronym. So I think I'm going to be writing what exactly you should already have known by now. So the golden question, with 70,000 BTC tokens put together as a prize for this question, what is the acronym of the chart I am on? So I hope you get to answer that, and the answer is SOL, because this is Solana, and this is gonna be like for 20% that are very, very fast and smart, and 70,000 BTCs are put together. I hope you all actually get a fair, reward, because the allocations of this reward are done by the Binance algorithm on this live session page. So now this is what I've been saying, my people, right? What am I saying? That we are in a moment of indecisions. Hey, the answer is SOL in capital letters. Don't go write what you do. Read the question very well. So now the thing is this: it's in capital letters. The acronym of the chart I am on, I mean, if you're even looking at the chart, you would know it's in capital letters. Every of my answers most likely would be in capital letters in this stream, and I hope everybody can actually make the most of this, right? So what do you get to see? I think one person has gotten it now. We've only got 30 more seconds to go. I don't know how anybody can be fast. The answer is simple. It's simply SOL, Solana. Come on, everyone is not getting it. What is the acronym? Are you reading the questions at all? What is the acronym of the chart I am on? Now this is it. I think SOL. Only 5 persons have gotten it right. Like seriously, this is funny. People are really getting it wrong. So what am I trying to say? I think we've got 3 more seconds to go, and then 1 more seconds to go. Time's up. Now, what am I trying to make you all realize, and by all of these quizzes, is to let you know there is something beyond wanting to just come around the live room, but it's about learning. And what is it about this learning I'm trying to make you understand is The market and its own action or its own, expression is only going to be giving us an idea of our psychology. And by that, I'm wanting us to say that, see, in the long run, if you don't take risk, you would get yourself to be blamed. And if you do take risk, you would appreciate that yourself. Now, this is what I'm saying. Guys, the market right now, either it turns out bullish or bearish, would not be the deal, right? Now, this is the analysis we've opened. Either the market turned out bullish or bearish has nothing to do. Eventually, what it has to do right now would be, okay, what you do with the moment. Now, I'm gonna be giving you a projection, cleaning off this whole thing and analyzing this whole thing clearly again. Now, there are two perspectives. Why I keep drawing this P and D array is that it gives me the clue of the premium zone or the discount zone. So the premium zone right here, which is where the market reacted to a 62,600 here, right? And this 62,600 happened, and I don't think my trade got peaked. Okay, no, it wasn't here. Okay, I was thinking the market is going to be coming right above here, right? Now, in a way, right, guys, this is something. Over the past 1 week, I think we just have a new weekly candle. Let me look at that. All right, now look at this. Since we've entered the month of August, the market has been so bearish. Like from the first day of August, we had the market literally, let me take this off, literally selling, right, in the first week of August about 18%. It's or 21%. It quickly recovered, right? I think it's very much interesting to take note of that. The market recovered in a very unusual manner. I'm serious, right? It's recovered so quick. Now, after this recovery, a week after, we have struggled. Let me all right, we have we have struggled between this range the next week, here and here. So the market has struggled between here and here, yeah, and gradually the width begins to reduce, right? I don't know if I'm going to be using a different colorations just to help us maintain consistency of what we're trying to communicate, right? So this is the width. So perhaps what we'll be seeing right here would be something like this. I'm gonna use this, all right? Perhaps all right, maybe this is gonna be like the next thing. I don't know if all I just drew here makes sense, but I'm saying this is a new weekly candle happening, and if I go check what's it called, one of our charts on any of the platforms, what would most likely be saying is that a new weekly candle has been opened on BTC, and the golden question on our mind is what's going to be happening. Well, I think there are possibilities for us to see Bitcoin coming close to 59,200. I would really expect that, but I wouldn't expect it to go above 59,200, and the reasons are very simple. Now, let me close up all this width I opened. Right, so on a daily time frame, let's do some giveaways. What chart am I on? The answer is BTC. So I hope you all get that. I'm not going to be repeating that. The answer is BTC. You're going to be having a pool of like 90k. What market chart am I on? And then 25% can actually get to, okay, let's make 30% so we don't make it unfair. Anyone who could reveal fast, I mean, there's no repeating of any of the answers anymore. Now this is it. Look at this, everyone. I hope we all can get that. On a daily time frame, there are high tendencies. I'm using the word high, right? I'm going to be showing you the buy trade we open. There are high tendencies for us to see the market coming here. I know we have a bullish at the block right here, and the market opens to close, right? The market opens like this. It opens like this. When it opens like that, it eventually closes like that, especially in a bearish condition. You see the markets. All right. Yeah. So this is essentially how the market does. Now, what you are seeing here is a doji. I think 16 persons have already gotten it right. You've got 24 seconds to go. 24 seconds to go. So I hope everyone could be so fast. Now, this is it. And this is how the market opens and closes, right? Something like that. The market opens upward like this, as though it is buying, and then it turns like that. Now, you want to ask yourself, what has the market been doing? I think the time's up. Let me see. Hey, Dalmok, well done. Welcome, guy. I'm greeting everybody. I think some people got some bigger ones. Some dudes got at least almost 5,000. And that's interesting. Hey, Dalmok. I think I'm greeting my friends. And Fanikan is back here again. It's one of our long-term followers. I really appreciate you. Oh, sorry, computer. You got 297. So sorry. I think there are times you also got way more. Now look at these guys. I think, in my opinion, that the current market projection and the range, I am not expecting the market to go above this point after making this high. Right? We have this low. Are there still possibility for us to see the market doing something like this and see come down? Yes, the market can still do something like that. If you're asking me, if the market still, sort of range and break into that, yes, it can. But will it do that? Well, it all depends, because now in this case we're having the market right now. Are you with me? We're having the market playing into this premium zone, right? Placing into this premium zone itself, and if I begin to draw the premium zone like this, you see, the market still sort of keeps this range that has been opened. I think there are possibilities. Now, I'm trying to think the market cannot play into 68k, 69k once more will be a joke, a premium joke. And why I am thinking that this thing that happened here is more like what happened here, and that there are possibilities for us to have this whole thing here like that, only to bring us way more established lower. And so my whole real expectation would be the market doing something like this, right? And then taking a lead like that. So I think I think I would really choose, yeah, my expectation would be the market coming a little bit way downward first, and not taking a lead like that, because this same thing has happened. It gives us a weak downward, comes upward, go way established downward, a weak downward, go way downward. Then we've had a weak downward, we should go way more downward. And I think that is my expectation. Let's do some lucky crypto giveaway. I really do appreciate everyone who's been here with me for the past couple of minutes. Let's do this giveaway for like 100 persons, or let's say 80%. Smart dude, like a smart dude, smart person, right? I appreciate your company. So guys, I think we really have come to a very, very critical point where where we need to really decide, all right, that what exactly would we do should in case the market goes in a very, very unprecedented way. and I think the fact remains, hey, we do not need to panic. Oh my god, I think our trade is really going to be eating take profit on Solana. We open it long and we set take profit at 143.3. I think it's going to be happening right there. I'm going to be showing it right to every one of you, but don't forget I made mention of a long position on BTC. I didn't open the trade on BTC. Don't get carried away on real account. I only did that with Solana. Now let me show you something very quickly. Our trades on BTC. Let me show it to you what has happened to it. We only lost on a very massive profit. Don't forget we're on like a minus 1,100 loss. Now we're on a plus 1,157. Now you see what we're saying right now, and this is to let you know where I think we would still actually have the New York session bringing us to a buy posture, right? I think the New York session is most probably going to be giving us a very, very nice headway, and probably we would be seeing you know, I'm gonna probably close my trade on Solana real quick soon. 1.3 143.3 is going to be happening right in not a distant time. I think one of the things that used to affect my person is that I often tend to want a bigger profit, and I think this thing often hurts. I'm gonna put 143 point let me put it just up. I think that point I said is not bad. Yes, so 143.6 will have not been better. It will have been like a gooder take profit. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Yeah, 143.6 is very fair on Solana, and I think that's very, very much easy to happen. It's gonna be like me having like a 44% increase, because sometimes you want to be looking at how much dollar profits do you have you made, right? I think I'm gonna be bringing my trade right now to break even, like 1%, 1.8% return. And so I'm risking that only to see how Solana is going to be taking me, how far it's going to be taking me. But I think Solana right here, right, with my P&D array, is going to probably be bringing me right here. 144.6 is very way more easy, and I've just said that. And I want to be very realistic right now. Enough of cloud chasing, enough of me taking a trade so long. It's something that does not sit well with me. I've paid so much for, when I mean paid so much, I mean I've had reasons to make losses. Let me be very, very clear, because of me thinking the trade can be so consistent for a long time. And I think that's the point. So I think we all have a long way to go in learning, and I'm already having my own part of learning. Guys, I hope you're learning also, because I think on the long run you will actually pay a lot of unexpected fines. By that word fine, I mean unexpected dues or some losses, because you just do not seem to be contented with making those profitability, and you want to make it all sudden. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Now back to what I'm saying, guys. I hope everyone is already getting a share of the airdrop that is ongoing, and I really want to again stand here to say thank you for joining the stream. If you're not here, I wouldn't find the courage, and again I want to appreciate our 10k followers. All right, so we are already above 10k, and for me it's interesting. Wow. All right, I think that's important for us to state. All right, and I think we have a long way to go. Now back to what we are discussing, guys. Don't get carried away. The market is probably going to be going here on Solana, and then we're going to be having reasons to think of maybe coming lower. There must be levels of projections, and the time frames we must live in must give us a very sincere clue of what the market is doing. I think I've really been living in shadows of trying to really overwork things, but I think keeping things simple will really make things more easier. What is the trend on the 30 minutes time frame? It's kind of on a let me say first start on a 1 hour time frame. What is the trend you find in a 1 hour time frame, David? If I'm going to be asking myself, I've just found like I don't know if I'm going to be calling this like a shift in market structure. I don't know, because it looks like that. Sales liquidity was taken, and then MSS was taken, and then there's a retracement. Who knows? I mean, who just knows if Solana is just on its way to make a new high? Perhaps Solana is going to be going like 155. It can happen. So thinking it can happen is just the beginning of war, and I think maybe we're going to be having, you know, what's it called? Gold coming downwards, and then BTC going upward, because that's something I think it can happen. Bitcoin can just run up to 60 something K. I mean, so okay, now don't forget the consistency you all get to see in the market. It's all dependent. What I'm going to be asking again is a question, and I hope you all have been following, and I hope you all are not running out of time. Our buyers on the market is very bearish. We are still bearish. I am bearish. I am not hiding it anymore right now. On Bitcoin, I'm very bearish. And what remains the fact is that I think we need to just focus on the market. All right, we need to focus right now on what we think market is doing. So what chart am I on? Is Ethereum. The answer is Ethereum. The answer is ETH. I hope everyone can actually get. I'm gonna make it 30 seconds if you're very fast. This is gonna be like the fastest 10% finger who can claim that. It's gonna be like 30 seconds. What market chart am I on? You're not. You need to be very fast. Only those who are very fast. 10, and it's gonna be like 30 seconds. You need to be very fast, very fast, extremely fast anyways. So my bias right now is that I'm still very much bearish, but on the short terms we're gonna be having like this back and forth of the market, which is like which will be leading to the market going upwards on the short term, and that's my expectation. Let's read some market news. So for me, in the course of this week, I think I would still maintain my posture of being bearish. So 22 seconds more to go for those who want to be a particle. Don't forget, this is still HTX birthday. HTX Global, happy birthday. Oh my god, it's already up. They've exhausted it. Less than 7 seconds and 10 persons already have gotten the answer. This is explosive, I think. So I think I'm gonna be trying to say. So I think all right, I think we have, oh my god, Vidvar is the fastest, and then followed by NASA Damuk. Some of these dudes got almost like 10k, and that's interesting. I think that's very fast, and that's to let you. Yo, thank you, NASA. It's about you staying around. So if you don't stick around, you might be missing around big time. Guys, let's continue what we're saying. Just stay around. There'll be a lot of quizzes. I think we have like 2 more to go before we call it a close for today. Yeah. So now let's come to some market news. So for me, in the course of this week, I think we are bearish. We are bearish on the market in the course of this week. I think on a weekly candle, I am bearish. Why? Because now this is a new week. The past week ended up bearish. Come to say that the precedent from the past week bearish, and we've been bearish like this. This is a very strong bearish candle, and this is something we cannot turn our eyes from. In the course of a bullish market, and you're seeing a very strong bullish candle closing from the top to the bottom like this, and you're asking if we're still bearish. Guys, we are bearish. This is 18% strong, solid weekly candle, and that implies if we go to see a monthly candle that is like this, you're having a bearish engulfing. I think we are. I'm saying there are tendencies for us to see BTC come this way. When you see something like that, it tells you the market is already losing the exhaustion. I'm gonna be waiting for an offer to take out more and more funds, right? I'm serious, right? So that's it, right? So I think that's it. We are bearish, but of course on the weekly time frame, I think I'm still gonna be bearish. So this month candle, maybe October will be bullish, maybe September, October will be bullish, but I think we'll not resume to a bullish market without certain factors playing out, right? Lubna, I hope I could help. I'm just gonna tell you sorry. So let me look at other platforms of ours. So certain factors must play out for us to actually find the real proof that we are bullish. If they do not play out, it will be a proof that we are just some jokers. I think it's important for us to do this, and for me, it's Very, very important. And yeah, so on a weekly projection, I think we're bearish. Let me look at the market news for this week quickly. Okay. I don't like the name of this coin, but the name of the coin is Trump's past meme coin will skyrocket 18,000%. Be very careful with a lot of pre-sale. Guess what? Maybe I'm gonna be doing a podcast. I have just been maybe lazy, but I'm gonna be trying to onboard more people to join me. I was almost what's the word? I was almost exploited of my fund by some certain pre-sale dudes. I'm saying the truth is just that I'm saying this because of certain reasons. Hello everyone. I mean, I'm not seeing more folks. Yeah, I'm saying in the course of you, if you're trying to, what do we call it now? If you're trying to make more funds, and on account of that, you begin to how do you say this, take some moves. You need to be very careful. I think I'm gonna be making some videos, right, inviting some speakers. The journey of losses on account of making more, one of those painful things that we tend to experience. I think I'm beginning to become excited. I think I'm gonna be making some videos, right? One of those painful things I think not just me, everyone is being to experiences. Yeah, so I think we need to be so careful while we're trying to journey. So I think somewhere around 3 p.m. mid New York session, I'm gonna be thinking of one thing I'm beginning to learn about New York session is this. Once the New York session comes into play, it's the best time to look for a point to buy. Once we're exhausting New York session, notice where the market is going to and just take the market here. Let's say for example the market pre-New York session was buying. What you want to do at the instance New York session comes in is you want to sell and take some profit. And when the time comes for 3 p.m. West Africa time, which is or let's say some hours to the middle of New York session, you want to begin to revert your position to the direction the market is already going. The New York session is one of the most funniest session and of course the most volatile. And if you do not know how to go about it as a trader, you would really get yourself to be short. I've had losses. Now, if someone begins to tell you that, hey, I trade the market, I do this and all of that, without proofs, the person is a joker, a serious joker. And that's the truth. So, and for me, I think that that's the truth. That's just the truth. So, I think right now, I'm seeing the market playing out in a very funny way, and this is interesting. This is interesting that you can actually look at the market and say, okay, I know what exactly is very quickly that the market trend. Sorry, okay, I think we've got power. Okay, I think we're gonna be starting this over again. 491. It's happening. See how it's running, right? Now that's to let you know that something's been happening in the market. It's like people are already thinking, let's all come to the buying. And I didn't come to this point of knowing this. I've actually made a lot of losses, and I hope I still make a strong handle on this particular strategy, which I am seemingly shilling on this live space. If this is your first time of joining this Guild, a serial trader with a lot of losing streak that's trying to find stability in the market, and also a DeFi analyst kind of. Yeah, it's funny, right, Ali? So let's do crypto quiz. Connecting and reconnecting. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, I think we're back. Thank God we're back. Whichever way, I think it's about time we call it a close. First off, I want to say again, use this moment to say thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe if you're on YouTube. This is Guild, and this is what we share. Most time market insight and sometimes market news. I would have just gone on and on to share that, but it's okay. To our HTX community, I want to say it's a happy birthday, and this is from all of us in the Guild community, because I'm also a part of HTX community. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Please keep trading on HTX. Peace out. Bye. Now, what I'm trying to make us all realize, very important thing, We have a lot of expectation. Shiba Inu's decline leads to low trading volume and activity. What's happening, right? I mean, a lot of optimism. What do you call it? It's been sort of going down, and I don't know what exactly we're gonna be saying. We have 19 seconds more to go, and I think eight. Oh my god, 8% got this correct. Ow, this is unexpected. 10% already got this correct, and I'm not even expecting that, right? And then we've got 4 seconds more to go, and then 13%. So I think okay, I think it's still not bad. We have 14%, and I'm gonna be saying the person who got the most. So all right, so I think we have some sizable units of folks getting that. Meanwhile, if it is your first time of joining, my name is El Giot. You can always catch me on YouTube, so don't forget to follow. I would really be so glad if you all are following. So, guys, let me read this news. What do you think is happening? Okay, let me read this news. Shiba Inu's investor participation has hit a 6-month low with reduced trading volumes and market activity. Active addresses for Shiba Inu have decreased, reflecting limited engagement despite periodic spikes in May and July. The ongoing downtrend in Shiba Inu has resulted in declining investor interest in fiat transaction within the network. Well, whatever, I think all of those are already symbols and traits and elements of a bearish market. I don't know, but I think that is very much it. What do you think is happening in the market, and how do you think the market is going to be? I don't know if I'm going to be saying surviving, but I would use the word reacting to this, because there's a whole lot of things the market seem to be going through right now. Aside the market crash, the financial market crash, the uncertainties around cryptocurrency itself is one. So I would dare to say, please let all stay very safe. Very important. So, and it takes a lot of boldness to actually keep up with your pace. I think that's pretty much it. So thank you for coming. I think we will be calling it a close, since we have the network inconsistency till we actually get a very better network. I think this network provider we have here is very, very poor, empty height of what exactly it wants to do. So this POI is most probably the best way to go about the trade. And I think if you want to open it, set some trade there, I think the best thing to do is just market take and buy some liquidity here. All right. All right. The market taking buy some liquidity there and giving us a market structural shift here. That's giving us a clue that we would actually not want to pretend from, which is the fact that there are tendencies for us to open and sell from here. So thinking of this fair value gap is not in any way bad, and the stop loss right above here 900, so 9300 thereabouts, and then taking the trade all along with all level of patience. Just one trade I think is going to be, and then taking the trade right below here, at least, at the very least, right, following this trend the market has given. Right, this is a very nice trend. Are you saying this? It's a very nice trend. It's kind of consistent. So if you do something like that and you say, okay, now this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, this is a low, right? This internal range liquidity has been taken, right? And then this also is a high, then you can be so sure you can actually take this low out 55. You know, that's gonna be like a 5 reward to risk ratio. Making it like this consistently will actually make you know that you are not just a player, you're not just a joker. You know what exactly it is you're doing, right? And I think that the highlight, or the highlight of everything, right? So please, if you see here with me, say hello, drop some comment in the live room. Let me see, it's already right here. If you can have 1 or 2 things to talk about, right? On dogs. All right, guys, a lot of poor things have happened in crypto, right? And it's the most degrading of all, how people begin to launch coins anyhow, and it's so sad. We now begin to have counter utility, and that is very bad. The truth is, if in the long run some people who have launched coins get to be questioned, they'll not be able to account for it, because the truth remains that you shouldn't be launching a coin. Because that's a financial asset with riding on people's emotion. Because come to think of it right now, because I mean, how can you imagine launching a stock without having a company? It's pathetic, and this is to let you know how these influencers take unfair advantage of folks. So let me just open a chart and ask you what exact chart am I on. Let's look at the Apple stock we made analysis on, AAPL. So let's see if it's actually turning bearish or it just went above. Guys, look at that. So it hasn't gotten above. It's still within the range of sell. All of these regions of sell until it invalidates 237.7 point. Right. So now I'm gonna be asking you 58,590. Isn't that interesting? It is. And I hope you can be patient and you see your take profit smash. If that happens, you're gonna be excited to take on that trade. Let me look at FTT. It keeps saying things like this, guys. The market is not in any way going upward. 9 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Interesting. Well, guess what? We already have almost like 20%. And everyone seems to be extremely fast. And I don't know who is the luckiest of all. I don't know. Hey. Interesting. So I think that's wow. Some guys got like 8,000. Interesting. Guys, this is where it gets interesting. Oh, sorry, Dalmok. We have network issues also here, and I hope everyone is ready for that. And this is more reason why you don't want to leave our stream. We do this giveaways, and if you're on YouTube, you want to find a way to join this stream on Binance also, because we gave a lot of airdrops, right? That's what it's called. And we do this just to boost our communities. Now, I think we have, some communities of about 10,000 followers on Binance, and that for me is very, very much interesting. So, we are looking forward to meeting or making a whole lot of viewers, and I think it's interesting. So, all right, so 17 million likes, almost a billion. Wow, interesting. We're getting there. Interesting. So, guys, I think for me that's the wow, interesting. Oh wow. Oh wow. Guys, we are on 59,600. I think some dudes have already gotten the better airdrop. So yes, nice ma. I don't know what this dude is saying. What are you saying, Fanny Can? Oh great. Means, how do you miss that? Anyways, this is it. This is the trade we opened, and I hope everyone can see that, right? We opened this trade on live, telling you that the market is probably going to be live, and we were on a long position on Solana. I don't know why this is in a way. I think we're gonna be wrapping things off right. All right, so guys, 59,600 has happened. So if you did took that trade, good luck to you. So what we want to do is right now is want to close a part of the trade. That sounds unreasonable, right? But it's very wise to always take a partial of your trade, because you don't know what's going to be happening. So you close let's close 10 and leave the remaining 10. So I think I'm going to be working on this. I'm going to be adding this to my strategy also. It's going to help. You see the market, or you see your trade making a lot of strong wave. You want to do something, you want to close a partial. So you want to close 50%, you leave it around. So I just closed partial of my trade. So, and I'm going to be leaving the rest to run. I think for me it's interesting. It's a very beautiful journey. I think I'm gonna be clapping for myself because the whole idea is you being deliberate and disciplined over your mind, right? So that's it. 59,600 has just happened on BTC, and I think in any ways we've actually made a very nice progress. Are you ready? Go set your short position right here. This is a POI, and I think it could actually get away here. See, 59,500 could still happen on Bitcoin, and then the stop loss is gonna be like somewhere there. So it's interesting. So once that take profit happens, I'm gonna be coming back and saying, okay. So I'm gonna be opening a short on BTC. I think trading one financial asset makes you to gain mastery on the long run. And I've been watching gold and all of that pairs. But I think on BTC I'm actually very, very obvious and certain. So on the 2 hour candle, I think this exact spot is very, very fair. 59,400 is something that can happen. So I'm gonna be entering this trade. 430. Just put 410. I'm gonna be setting that way better. 59,400. Just 2 trades. I'm praying it plays out well. I'm gonna be so excited. 59 or 10 or 20. 59,900. So guys, stay very much safe. Our trades have smashed take profits on this account, and for me it's exciting on Solana. So